Hi fire signs, this is Perigaea Tarot. I am here to do your reading. Let's see, so today I'm going to be asking the universe, what is coming up for you in love? What is your person thinking and feeling about you? And also, what is any advice that you need from spirit? Also, please remember that roles can be reversed, switch it up, as this is a general reading. Also, guys, if you get anything out of my readings, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, because it really helps me with the algorithm, and then I get a lot more views, and that is what will prosper my channel and make me able to do it more. So, all right, so universe, what is coming up from my fire signs in love? What is going on for them? How is their person thinking, and feeling about them right now? So here I'm seeing this is an energy of somebody hasn't moved on yet. The wheel is still in a downward turn, and this is someone trying to come out of heartbreak, is what I'm sensing. You could definitely be dealing with an earth sign, because I just saw the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with someone of earth energy who is younger than you, fire signs. Yeah, definitely an issue here of moving on, but now it's come out in the upright, so that could be telling us that there's a need to move on, or this is someone who feels that they need to move on. There could be an issue of pride here, someone feeling like they can't move on or they can't move forward until they've healed from the situation with this person. It's like they almost want to get something from this person. This person could have strong water in their chart. I'm sensing here that you could be dealing with someone in a context where you feel that you want to move on, and yet there's something, or maybe even come back into this person's life and make things right, heal things. But there's this feeling of I've lost favor with them. But I also am getting a strong timeline here of someone who wants to move forward or feels that they need to move forward in the situation, and yet they've lost something from this situation. They feel as if they've lost something that they need to get back from this person. It's like they feel like this person is the key to their healing. Yeah, like there's a strong heart connection with this person. Yeah, King and Queen of Cups. So there's a very, very strong, perhaps even psychic bond between these two people. But I'd say with the Hierophant in the reverse, it's a situation where two people are separated. With the Four of Pentacles here, I'm sensing too that this is an energy of wanting to guard oneself. This could be your person who's guarded, or it could be you. It could be both. So let's shuffle just a little more. Universe, what is coming up for my fire signs in love? What does their person think? Yep, same cards again. Wow, yep. The truth is that there's strong heartbreak here. Strong heartbreak. There could have been a third-party situation. This could have been a situation where you put this person in a third party, and they were betrayed, and because of that, they gave up on this. Yeah, they gave up on this connection. There was defensiveness, there was anger, there was the expectation of commitment from this person, but they didn't get what they wanted, what they expected. Yeah, earth sign here. Yeah, there's a strong sense of this being fated or meant to be. There's a strong psychic connection is what I'm sensing, a strong spiritual connection between these two people. But with the Four of Pentacles, this could almost be someone trying to deny that. They're trying to tell themselves, no, that's not true. I can just move on. I can be with someone else. But it's like there's something that keeps pulling you back to this person. All right, so a couple more shuffles here. And, oh my goodness, again, a couple more shuffles here. Gosh, same cards over and over. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Hermit here, or with a Virgo. Yeah, this is someone who is deeply compassionate. And with the dove, I'm seeing the dove here. It's almost like you feel as if this union is blessed. You feel as if the spirit, or even your connection to spirituality itself, is in some way connected to this person, that there's a need there. There's a connection between the two of you. You don't feel whole but without this other person. Could definitely be dealing with a Virgo. And I would say that this person has been off, they've been out of bounds, where you could not connect with them. You felt like you couldn't find them, and you're wanting them to come out of that isolation so that you can figure out where they're coming from, so that you know what they're thinking. Because I'm sensing this is what you're wanting before you approach them, is you're wanting to sort of have a feeling of, where is this person coming from? What are their expectations? How do they feel? So that you know how to approach them. But that psychic bond is like something that has perhaps ebbed for one reason or another, perhaps one person being guarded or guarding themselves from their own emotions. So universe, let's see. Let me just shuffle a little more for my fire signs. And then I will cut the deck. Okay. Again, Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 And more signs of earth energy here. Lots of earth energy in this reading. Let me just push these back a little bit, you guys. Okay. Interesting. All right, so underneath the deck, we have the Sun in the reverse to the Five of Swords in the reverse. So this is definitely someone who's experiencing a sense of remorse over how they've treated the situation in the past. I'd say that there was a strong desire to basically just take care of one's own self, one's own ego at all costs. But what happened is that you left this person out in the cold for so long that that it's really torn this relationship. It's really with the Sun in the reverse, though, I'm sensing that this is an energy of you realizing that I didn't really get the happiness that I wanted from this, or maybe this has been sort of a pattern in relationships of this is how I approach things, is that I make sure that I take care of myself at all costs. And I'm sensing that this is, with the Sun in the reverse, could be dealing with a Leo here. That this is an energy of like, this is not bringing me the joy. Hurting this person did not bring me the joy that I usually get from defeating people, is what I sense. With the Eight of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles, what I'm sensing is that this is you being like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm going to go off and, I'm not going to stay where I'm not wanted. But with the Eight of Pentacles here, this is contradicting what your intention and what you really want. You're emotionally presenting a face and a facade that does not line up with your true intentions. This is someone who's willing to work on it. They want to work on it, but they're in their pride, they're not wanting to admit that. They're just wanting to act like, oh, I guess I'm not wanted. Well, I don't need you. But the fact is that this is someone who really does feel that they need this other person, and they want to work on it. This could also be someone trying to busy themselves with work. So with the Ace of Swords in the upright to the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm getting a couple of messages from this. I feel that one of them is that this is someone who time and truth has shown. It's like I'm seeing this crown around the sword, showing the sovereignty of truth, and that time has sort of hammered this truth into you as much as you have wished to deny it. And it's like you're giving into it. You're like, fine, I can't fight this anymore. I know what the truth is. I know how this works. I know how valuable this person is. I can't keep selling myself, narratives that are not accurate, and that are just basically there to placate my ego or make myself feel better about things or feel like I won. The fact is that the truth is the truth, and I can't hide from it or lie about it anymore. Or this could be someone who is wanting to communicate with the other, sees things clearly, and their resistance to that is just kind of going away. They're reaching this point where they're like, I have to do this. I have to reach out to this person. So, but with the Three of Pentacles to the Two of Cups in the reverse, this is you being completely, because of your inability at the moment to sense where this person is coming from, this is your complete inability to anticipate how they will react if you reach out to them. With the Three of Pentacles, you're hoping that they will be cooperative, but with the Two of Cups in the reverse, this is you also knowing that this person has been betrayed and they might reject me because they have been rejected by me. This is someone who I've hurt so much that they might not want to deal with me. But with the Page of Cups here, this is you thinking maybe just a little tidbit. Maybe I'll just reach out and kind of feel out the waters. Maybe I'll just see, how they want to react to me. But again, I'm sensing a very strong energy here, fire sign, of the need to be humble. Sorry about that, guys. To drop the facade and the ego, and to be honest and open emotionally with this person is what I'm sensing this situation really needs. I know that fire signs tend towards that more like, strong willpower, strong ego, strong, all of that. But I'm sensing this is someone who really needs a gentle hand and a gentle touch. With the Strength in the reverse, you definitely could be dealing with a Leo. I'm getting the sense here that this is someone who feels as if their ability to resist and to hold on to their own self-esteem and ego and power position at all costs is ebbing. And this is someone who's like, I need to reach out to this person. So, all right, let's dig into this reading, guys. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles here to the Ace of Wands. So this is a situation where I'd say that this person was left out in the cold for a long time, and that this relationship has appeared to have gone cold, because this person was left out in the dark, without succor, without nurturing for so long, that it just feels as if, their hope that they could reach out to you for affection has gone away. But with the Ace of Wands here crossing it, this is you wanting a new opportunity, but just feeling this feeling of like this sort of gaping, gnawing feeling of like, oh, but how could this person ever forgive me? And yet I'm not sensing the level of humility in that really should be there. If you want someone to forgive you, and you want to be intimate with someone, then there should always be a priority of making sure that that person knows just how sorry you are and just how important they are to you. All right, so in the subconscious space is the Four of Wands. What I sense is that this is someone that you're thinking, I might even want to propose to this person. This person is unique. They are very special. There's no one like them. This could be someone thinking about marriage, about setting up a home with someone and just being happy with someone. In the recent past or in the past, with the King of Swords in the reverse, this is someone either being dishonest with themselves about this truth, about, I'm sensing almost someone trying to delude themselves about it, maybe try to delude others, maybe make excuses. But again, with the Ten of Wands over here that we had in the reverse, I feel like this is someone who the truth is really coming forward, and the truth of their heart, the truth of the situation, the truth of the whole situation, everything in the other person is just becoming very apparent to them. And they don't want to deceive themselves anymore. It could be that there was deception towards this other person as well. With the Page of Wands here, this is you wanting a fresh start. This is you wanting to start over with someone, wanting to reach out to them, wanting to have a clean slate. And, I think, fire sign, that I sense that could happen, but there are some circumstances where you can just show up and pretend like nothing happened. And then there are some circumstances where an apology really is required. Sometimes we can just play it off like, hey, what's up? It's good to see you, and pretend like nothing happened. Sometimes that's not enough. And sometimes even doing that is an insult to the other person, because it's like saying, the way that I made you feel doesn't even matter at all. And guess what? Because I'm not willing to acknowledge it, I'll probably do it to you again. So it is important to be open and honest with someone that you've hurt enough, like that you've hurt very terribly. Why not give it a try? To honestly, humbly apologize to this person. So in the near future, this is what I'm seeing here, is that with the Four of Cups to the Queen of Wands, this is you perceiving this person as so perfect for you, so attractive, so valuable, that you're just assuming that you're not good. It's like that you don't feel good enough for this person, is I think what it was always about. I think that this is you realizing at some level that you never really felt good enough for this person. And with the Page of Wands here, that definitely speaks to this, because this is a queen and this page is just a page, and I sense that what that's saying is that there was always an issue of feeling like this person can't really want me. They're too good for me. This person is too great. Too attractive, too confident, too valuable, whatever. But in the reality, this person is saying, I just want to be nurtured by you, and I feel like I'm not being nurtured. You definitely could be dealing with a fire sign or with an earth sign here, or a fire sign. So this is someone basically, saying, the truth is much more simple than that. I'm really not such a fancy, I really just want to be nurtured. And I need you to do that though. I feel like this is almost a sense of like, there's all these expectations. You're such a fancy lady. You deserve all these things. You deserve to have all these, big throne and all. And this is someone just being like, I'm really not such an egomaniac. I just want to feel nurtured and safe and loved. But you do have to do that. So in the hopes and fears, this is someone feeling afraid that they might end up stuck in the past, or just someone being so consumed of thoughts of the past that they're having a hard time moving past them and taking the action that they need to take. So in the near future outcome, this is someone just not stepping forward, not taking the initiative because they're too nervous. It's like I feel like what's being said here is that, this queen, it's kind of like what's being said here is like, you're seeing this person as like, oh, this person's the Queen of Wands. I need to do all these things for them. And this person is like, no, I'm a Queen of Pentacles and I just want a pentacle. I just want you to be stable and to show me that you are dedicated and that you care. And this, they're basically saying, I want a pentacle, not a wand. So, commitment, all those things. So universe, what is this Five of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands at the core of the reading here? Yeah, this is not knowing where this person is coming from. And so and it's just this feeling of like, this person must not want anything to do with me. They must be completely, and I don't know where they're coming from. And yet there's still this really strong desire to come in, like the Fool. Could be dealing with an Aries here. you know, like the Page of Wands with a brand new start, brand new passion, and to come in and try again. You know, there's this strong wand energy that is your energy, fire energy, to come in and start things over so that you can come out of this state of grief, so that you can come out of any torment, and so that you can restore this love that was there before. But what I feel like the universe is saying is that you need to truly respect this love more than you did in the past. Yeah, with the Emperor in the reverse here, this can be speaking to somebody who was tyrannical, who wanted all the power for themselves, and so they mistreated this other person. Universe, what is this Five of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands? Again, okay. So we have the Ace of Swords here. I feel like this is, you really want to speak to this person. You really want to pour your heart out to them. We have three. We have all of the aces showing up here. But in this set core, we have three aces. That's a lot. So this is, and they're all in the upright. This is you really wanting to a fresh start with someone. This is really wanting to take action, but being afraid perhaps that this person is not going to get over the things that happened in the past. And with the Empress in the reverse to the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm sensing that, you know, this is somebody who, underneath that I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles. So, and the Four of Wands in the reverse. I almost feel like this is you feeling like this person deserves, you know, a home. They deserve things that I would need to provide for them. And this is wondering, you know, can I do that? So this could be you thinking about things like, yeah, and with the Five of Pentacles at the core of the reading, this could be you thinking about money as detriment, or as a problem, you know, as a stumbling block in this situation. What is this Four of Wands, universe? Yeah. This is you. I feel as if this is saying you're done. You know, you've looked at all the other options and you're tired of Queen of Wands in the reverse type ladies. You want a real future with someone. I feel like this is a person who's been around the block, you know, who's really had a lot, you know, had a lot of partners, you know, tried a lot of things, and they want a real future with someone. They want real stability. With the Devil here, I feel like this is obsessive thinking about this person, and it could even be lust, you know, strong lust towards this person. Could be dealing with a Cancer sign. I feel also with the King of Swords in the reverse, this could be speaking to the fact that there is a tendency to delude oneself that this person, either your person is either aware of, or that you need to be aware of. Yeah, there it is right there. It's like with the Hanged Man in the reverse and the Seven of Swords in the reverse, this is saying that your person understands that you do this and they don't like it. They see it as toxic. And I think that you know that it's toxic. Also with the Hanged Man in the reverse, this is someone understanding that they do something, but kind of putting off stopping it. So I feel like that's referring to what we have here. Universe, what is this King of... Is there anything else for the Four of Wands in the subconscious space, universe? Yeah, this is you feeling real shy about reaching out and sending a message to this person, and kind of, I feel like this is an energy of coming up with excuses. Like, oh, I need to do it. I feel like the house thing is an excuse. You're feeling like, oh, I need to be able to provide for this person first. I need to go out and earn money or get this or get that. But what you're really doing is you're just finding a way to put off the thing you're scared to do, which is to reach out to this person. Yeah, you're fighting off your fears because you're scared to reach out to this person and to see if, you're putting it off. You're putting off your own opportunity. And because of that, you feel like it's not time, but what you're actually doing is I feel like you could be messing up the manifestation and the possibility of getting what it is you want. It's like it's just procrastination. And with the King of Swords here in the reverse, it's saying that this is a facet of this delusion, of this tendency to delude yourself about the situation. And the thing is that this could knock the whole thing off course. You could be dealing with we have Virgo again, Sagittarius, and Cancer. This could knock everything off course and delay things even further, so that if this person is moving on, you could lose your chance entirely. So universe, is there anything else for this Four of Wands? Yeah, this is someone who is just so scared to face the situation that it's almost like they'd rather walk away, even though there is possibly, very, very possibly, still a possibility in the situation. Yeah, this is someone who is so worried about. I feel like there's some toxicity here that needs to be faced. There's some sense of needing to be in control that someone needs to face inside of themselves, that they need to heal and transform from. And, that's defined entirely by your own willingness to dive into that, to look at what is going on inside of you and to heal and to listen to the voice of the universe, your angels, whatever it is you believe in, that is being told to you of how to heal and what it is that you need to heal from. And, it's not too grisly or hard. The spirit steps up to help us when we do these things. But, I feel like this is basically saying that there is a need to do that, to start doing your inner work, meditating, praying, studying, all these things. So universe, what is this King of Swords in the reverse in the recent past? Yeah. It's all about maintaining your ego, maintaining your position, maintaining power at all costs, being the person who takes everything out of a situation. And it's part, I feel like what this is saying, it's manipulation. It's manipulation. And the thing is that I think I think what it is that this person sees through it, that they see through these things and they know how you play. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. Manipulation. I think that deep down, oh my goodness. I think deep down, that I need to stop this behavior because this person knows that I do it. I need to actually change. And this is, someone who's maybe feeling like, oh goodness, there it is again. This is someone who's basically like, this could be someone changing, transforming, and stopping that behavior. And especially with the Death card here, this is someone, I feel like this is someone who knows that they need to transform. Because if they don't, nothing will work out anyways. Yeah, that it would lead to heartbreak. Because if there's a lot of toxicity and lies and manipulation in a relationship, a person cannot, the relationship can't work out, So I feel like with the Hanged Man and the King of Swords in the reverse, both of them, I feel like this is someone putting off reaching out to this other person because they know that this person sees through them. I feel like that's what this is. They know that this person sees through them, sees through the lies, and that they know that. But the thing is that you do have a choice. There is a choice to step out of these behaviors, to try and look deep inside into what it is inside of you that causes these behaviors, this need to justify yourself, the wound that is being defended by these egocentric behaviors. Yeah, this is somebody just judging the situation and being like, oh, I should just move on, because they know that this person sees through them. And yet that's part of what makes them feel so connected to this person, is that they feel like this person sees deeper inside of them than anyone ever has. So, universe, is there anything else for this King of Swords? What is this Page of Wands? Yeah, so this is someone still... This is, even though we have the Page of Wands in the upright, this is someone wanting to start, but they're still not really offering anything real. They're not offering real personal emotional commitment. There's some kind of emotional wound that I'm sensing, this is probably very specific, but I'm sensing a person who has a very deep emotional wound that makes them not feel comfortable being truly emotionally sincere with something. I sense that there is something inside that they're afraid that if they really open up, that the person that they're with is going to see this thing about them that they would be able to possibly exploit. And so they don't ever actually invest. They just, they hook someone for a while and they keep them around and they manipulate them just enough to make sure that they stay, but they don't truly invest. Yeah. It's frivolity. It's not real. They keep things at this level of like the beginning stage, of the night of love, Bacchus just partying and basking in the joy and the pleasure of it all. And yet there's never a sense of it being real or committed or sincere. Oh gosh, yeah, again, we have the Hermit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, definitely. And with the High Priestess as well. We could be dealing with a Virgo, Pisces, or Cancer. So with the Hermit here, though, is like, this is your person basically saying, like, I'm not going to put up with being juggled. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in your uncertainty or in being treated, in that way, because I'm sensing this is somebody who has been very sincere with you and very, very genuine, and so they're like, I'm not going to invest my genuine emotions into someone who is not investing theirs into me. And with the High Priestess here, this is someone who sees through it all. They understand the way that things have been. And so this is why they've gone silent, is because they basically feel as if, there's no purpose in engaging with you unless you are willing to really commit. With the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this is, obviously the desire to come out of the cold. I'd say on both sides. So universe, what is this Four of Cups to the Queen of Wands? Yeah, this is someone who really needs to come out of this defensive place, find the courage to be sincere. This is someone who knows what they want to do, but they're just pretending that they don't. They're coming up with excuses. They're pretending that they're not sure. But what it really is that they're just afraid of being rejected. They see this person as so valuable. They see this person as really beautiful, really Yeah, this is someone who just needs to come out of their fears and paranoias. Yeah, again, oh gosh, yeah. This is somebody who's very afraid, though. They're very anxious. I'm sensing this as like panic, anxiety. This is someone who's like, what will happen? What will happen if I drop my guard? And so again, it comes in with this energy of the King of Swords in the reverse, deluding yourself, telling yourself I should just go away and move on because because I'd rather just run away than have to face the pain of the reality of what this person brings up in me, of what's happened between the two of us, and of how I feel about them and what maybe happened in my past that I don't want them to see about me. Yeah, this is someone just really afraid that this person will reject them. And so that this person will just like not be willing to believe in them and not reciprocate. And so they just decide to take the position of the devil instead and just be like, well, I'm just going to make sure everybody's underneath my control and I'm just going to stay in my manipulative advantage position. But that's the very thing that's stopping you from regaining this intimate bond and actually healing and being happy and getting what you want. What I sense is at the core of this is a deep childhood wound that makes a person feel ashamed to be seen emotionally. It could be sexual abuse. It could be something, or maybe they blame themselves for sexual abuse. If that's what it is, fire sign, I'm very sorry. It's not your fault. What I would encourage you to do is to start Google searching and start YouTube searching coaches who help with the healing of these things, so that you can listen to psychologists, to experts, to people who've healed from these things themselves, so that you can start to understand what happened to you And so that you can understand that it wasn't your fault, even if you think it was. It doesn't matter. I'll just say a quick statement about this. It does not matter who you are, how old you were. It doesn't matter what the situation. If your parent took advantage of you, it is always, even if you were tricked into thinking that you weren't against it, you were. You know, that there's a reason why we have laws, statutory laws for children younger than 18. If you are that young, you're not capable of knowing what you want, you know, especially if this person is in a power position over you and you are not in a position to deny them. Maybe they're threatening that they're going to tell people, or that they would throw you out, or, you know, that they have too much power over you. You can't, you know, in such a position, you are not to blame. Yeah, the child is never to blame. Never. No matter what you were tricked and manipulated into thinking that you felt. That's part of the abuse. That's what abusers do, is they try to convince you that you liked it, or you went along with it. They try to not only, they will abuse, but then on top of that, they will try to outsource the blame for the abuse onto you. So I would just recommend, if this is resonating with you, fire sign, just start searching these things and reading, reputable sources about this, and start getting some validation and some understanding about what happened to you. That will make you stronger, and that will help you find the courage to stand up to these things, to stand up to this fear. All right, so universe, is there anything else for this Queen of Wands? Yeah, this is someone who feels like, I want to give this person the world. I want to give them everything. I love them. I want to give them, you know, a home and money, and I want to commit to this person. I want them to be, you know, I want them to be my, the mother of my children, you know, these kinds of things. But with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, this is you either feeling that this person, you know, is not nurturing you, you know, or is just completely guarded. Universe, what is this Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, it feels like this person is, you're afraid of this person getting over you. You really don't want that to happen. This with the Three of Pentacles here, you want to keep this person sort of in a position where they are ready and willing to interact with you. And with the King of Pentacles here, this is you wanting to commit to this person. You know, you definitely want, with the Justice and the Judgment together here, I'd say that you want to marry this person. What is the Six of Cups in the reverse, universe? Yeah, this is you afraid that if you delay, that you'll lose your chance and it'll be stuck in the past. And so you know you need to do this work and heal, but there's a procrastination. You know, it's easier to put things off. It's easier to watch television when you could read. You know, it's easier to watch television or scroll when you could pray, or when you could be doing things that, especially if those things are painful and scary, you know, it's easier to do things that are easy. But I feel like what the universe is saying is that if you want this, you need to heal. You need to, you know, you need to be in a place where you're taking care of yourself as well. Universe, what is this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, I feel like this is you basically coming to a place where you feel like you just have to give up and block it out because you're so scared of the things that happened in your past. Universe, I just ask that you would be with this fire sign, with this person, that you would help them to find the courage that they need, that you would fight for them in every way that they require, to find the grace to stand up to these blockages, to these traumas, and to the things that are standing in their way, the fears that they have. I really feel, fire sign, like this, I need to end this with a message of encouragement for you. I want you to know that you are valuable, that you can do this, that, and not only that, but knowledge is something that I really feel like the first step on your journey here is just find the courage to start reading about these things. You know, start reading about childhood abuse, and start reading about psychological abuse, narcissistic abuse. You know, start reading about all these things and start understanding what happened to you. Because when you start to understand what someone has done to you, that alone creates a barrier. The understanding of it creates a barrier between you and their ability to keep you in that bondage. I just really want to encourage you to start reading. I feel like that's an easy, sort of safe thing that you can start doing. That's very private. It's very anonymous. Just start looking these things up, like parental narcissistic abuse. Look up, child, the kind of, whatever kind of abuse you went through. Look up psychological abuse. Start reading testimonies. Start reading psychological reports, and you will begin to understand what happened to you and how perhaps someone has held control over you, maybe through the threat of telling others, the fear of public shame. Just educate yourself about this, because there is a way out, and you will find it. So I would say start with that. All right, whoever this was for, I'm going to be keeping you in my thoughts and prayers. And yeah, I would just say, just start trying, start facing that inner wound, and do everything that you can to empower your understanding and stand up. All right, guys.